guys, I'm Jess Dammers here with Sebastian. And what's your last name?
Pochon.
Okay,
So
Sebastian
however
Pochon.
that's fine.
And we're going to take a look at Tschak.
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 Tschak. All right. So Tschak is a 2 to 4 player game. It's a trick-taking game. It's designed by Dominique Erhardt, who did a couple of things for us already, Water Lily, among others. And we're going to have Crazy Circus released in spring as well. And we worked with him on Kimalo a couple of years ago. So it comes in the same kind of box as Jaipur or Sobek. It's a 30 to 40 minute game, and well, let's see how it works.
All right.
We have a dungeon, and that dungeon has 3 levels. On each level, we'll have a monster that's taken randomly. I don't know, a bit of everything, maybe. All right, let's put it that way. And each monster is guarding a treasure. Also here, let's go for diversity, about like that. And maybe something else. Yeah, okay, let's put it that way. So this is take randomly, normally, of course, a bit more randomly than I just did.
Oh, this is upside down. I forgot.
I don't know. No, it's okay. It should be.
There we go. Now it's right side up.
But
See, look up.
Oh, all right. I thought it was in front. Okay,
We have
right.
3, see?
So, yeah, I didn't know there was
We're
one
fancy.
overhead. Okay, so that's the dungeon, in which case the treasures will be here,
Okay.
and the monsters here.
Oh, okay.
We have gold here as a reward for the end of the turn. It's 1, 2, 3, and we have characters. We have magicians or wizards. There we have 12 of each. 12 wizards, 12 dwarves, 12 warriors, and 4 artifacts. The wizards are numbered from 2 to 5, and 4 of them have a question mark. They're cameleons, and they'll copy the value of other magicians. Doesn't matter. Let's say it's a 4-player game. I'll just shuffle and put them face up. Of course, it shouldn't be face up, but let's put it face up so we see something.
Huh.
Everybody gets an artifact, doesn't matter which one, they're all the same.
But they look cool. I got a bag of feathers.
Yeah. We got dwarves, 1 to 4, and same thing here. Shuffle, well, that's a bit too strong here, but it's semi-random. And warriors, they're numbered from 1 to 6. And we have 2 of each, so that makes 12 again. Then everybody gets 3, 3, 3. So we got 10 cards, and we're going to use those cards to build teams. On each level, each player is going to build a team of 3 characters. There's one rule that has to be followed, is you must have 3 different colors. I mean, 3 different types of characters. So that's okay, an artifact with a dwarf and a warrior, but that wouldn't be okay, because here I got 2 warriors. So I just really have to have different background colors.
Well, okay, well balanced.
On each level we build a team of 3, and then we compare the strength of each team. The one who gets the lowest, the weakest team gets the monster, which is always minus points. And the one who gets builds the strongest team will have the treasure cards. Then we move to the second floor, same thing, a team of 3. Compare the strength, same thing on the third floor, and then eventually we'll have 1 card left, because there are 10 cards and there are 3 times 3, 9 cards played here. And the last card, we're just going to compare it, and whoever has got the strongest one gets 3 gold, which are 3 victory points in the end, then 2, then 1. And then once a dungeon is completed, we take the whole deck we used and pass it to the next player on our left.
Okay.
And that we do 4 times. So there are 4 dungeons in the game, which means everybody's going to play all the decks. So because after each round it will go over. And the thing is, one deck is usually poor, another one is pretty strong, and you really have to do whatever you can with the poor one, and try to be as successful as you can with the big one. The way you build the teams on the first floor, everybody chooses 1 card, and when everybody has chosen, we turn it over, look at it, okay. Then the second card, same thing, and then a third card. On the second floor, it's one card and then two at the same time, and on the third floor, it's three at the same time. And every time you compare, the strength of a team is just you add up the numbers of the strength of the characters. Big characters are zoomed in, small ones are, well, small, they're a bit weaker. And then you have two special type of cards. The artifacts, this is going to be used by the weakest character in your team, and it's going to double his strength. So this team would be 2 here, plus 6, that would be 8. Now if I had played, I don't know, that maybe, no, that doesn't work well. Here, okay. Same thing, this one would be 6 and 6, so this would be 12 points for that, points of strength for that team. And the chameleon, they actually copy the strength of the wizard, of the strongest wizard visible. So if nobody played the wizard, it's going to be nothing. If somebody played one that is 5, then this one is going to be 5 as well. And you keep doing this, you do it 4 times, and in the end, who's got the most points has won. The treasures, well, the monsters first, they're all negative, as I said. It's all written here with a little skull, so this is -4, -4, -1,
cool
and -3, and -2, and so on. Each card is different. And then we have the troglodytes. They don't have skulls because it will depend on how many troglodytes you have in the end. 1 is going to cost you -1, 2 it's squared, so 2 is going to be -4, -9, -16, and so on. And the treasures, you have regular treasures that just give you points. 3 coins would be 3 points. You have 2, you have 4, you have 5. Then you have 2 that are bad ones, or cursed ones. One is worth -1 because it's got a skull, and one is worth -2. Then you have rings of powers. They are actually like the troglodytes. If you have only 1, it's 1 point, but you have 3, it's going to be 9. It's also squared up. And you have 6, it's going to be 36. In which case you have 1 anyway, because if you have all these rings of powers, of course you win. This is a trophy, will get you points for the monsters you have, and this is a elixir that allows you to heal one of your monsters, so you're going to discard a monster in the end, the ones that cost you the most points. So we deal it out, play 1 dungeon, have the deck's turn, do that 4 times, and then you count your points. If you play with 3 players, you have 1 deck that's on standby, so which means we'd play, and then it would return. My deck would come here, and this deck would go to that player. And if we were to play a 2-player game, we'd have 2 decks on standby. So exactly, one will be here, you'd be playing here. We'd play, and then everything would turn. These 2 decks would come to us, and our decks would come on the standby thing. So a number of players you have, 2, 3, or 4, you always deal. You always play 4 dungeons, and everybody, all the players always play all the decks. And does somebody control the standby deck as well? Like, would you deal out the cards for the when you lay down your hands? Somebody has to do the standby deck as well? I don't get the question, I'm afraid.
Like when you go to play and you have to put down, you know, your group.
Yeah.
Does someone have to do the standby deck as well?
No. It's we just play
Oh, that's just for the drafting.
We play head on, compare,
Okay.
and then when we're done with the dungeon, that deck becomes mine, and my deck becomes a standby one.
A standby one.
But it's always only the players play.
Okay.
The standby decks are never activated.
Okay.
And the only special rule actually is with 2 players. The trophy, which was here, isn't worth 2 points per monster, but 1. So it's a real small adjustment. Apart from that, it plays the same, whatever the number of players. I know. So that would be.
And it's up to how
Tschak.
many?
2 to 4.
2 to 4. And it takes
30
how
to
long?
40 minutes. That's it.
Very cool.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.